Yo, what's up guys, it's Kurtis Fox YT here, back with another career mode video. Now, before I start, you may notice the team looks a little bit different in this career mode. You'll see why. I've recorded a lot of games. This is at the end of all them games. You are going to see all the games played through, and I'm going to voice over it. And I hope you see you there. Don't forget, 100 subs by the end of the year. Please, we are only 16 away. Please make it by the end of the year. It's already not even half the year. Well, it is, because it's the 7th month. But, you know what I mean. So, please like, subscribe. 100 subs by the end of the year. And also, I want your Player of the Season recommendations in this video. Because there has been a lot of changes. But, we'll get into that. And I'll see you after the 10 games I recorded. Yes, 10 games. Right, so into the first game we go then. You can see the lineup there. Stevens, Chadwick, Bryan, Poku, Woodward, Emmanuel, Daniels, Bishop, Marshall, Chandler and our normal goalkeeper. Emmanuel picks up the ball here straight away in this game really. It's 7 minutes in. Running down the wing. I think the best player this season has been Emmanuel completely. Gives it to Bryan. Gives it to Chadwick. A great save there to be fair by that goalkeeper. Emmanuel has been the best player this season, I think, as we can see. But I mean, will a big team want him in the end? Probably. It's another good save by that goalkeeper, by the way. Shot from Marshall. Here's Emmanuel now, trying to skill out the defenders there. Gives it to Woodward, saved. Then give it back to Bryan, and saved again. Here's Long for Crew. Missed the tackle there. He's gone through here. He's put him through again. And it's a great save from our goalkeeper. I don't know if the voiceovering is going to continue throughout the whole of the career mode. If you like it, please say in the comments if you like it. Prefer to playing it live. Playing it live takes a lot longer to do. Another great save from our goalkeeper there just before half time. Into the second half now. Yeah, doing it like this is a lot quicker to edit, and I can get the video out a lot quicker. What we can see, here's Daniels here, left back, great save from their goalkeeper again. I think that's 3 saves now he's made. One by Emmanuel, given away though. That was a bit awkward. Emmanuel, again with the ball, he's been very, very busy in this game. Give it to Poku, not really seen him in this game. Still Poku. Through to Woodward. That's a great goal. That's a great goal. Very great goal. I did record these quite a while ago, so if I forgot these games, then that's why. But that's a great goal by Woodward. Obviously, only just joined the team for this game, if I remember correctly. He's only just joined the team, which is fantastic, and he played very well. This lineup, we're against MK Dons. Gilspry starts over Woodward. And it's the same lineup apart from Gilspry starting. And Briggs starts over Poku this game. And there's a chance here. And it's a goal for MK Dons. Quite a very built-up goal. One thing I have noticed with this team is the defence is lacking a little bit. And I think that's because of a few issues with pace, especially Bishop, obviously 33 years old. There's a second goal for MK Dons, which is not great. Here's Emmanuel. Through to Briggs here. Briggs is through here. And he scores. So we are back in this game just before half-time, I think this is. Yep, into the 50th minute. Given away by MK Dons there. Emmanuel. Through to Briggs. Briggs shoots, and what a finish that is from Briggs. That's a great finish from Briggs. Here's Emmanuel again. Emmanuel in the 60th minute. Obviously the best player this season so far. Emmanuel. Given to Chadwick. Given to Briggs. Given to Daniels. What a strike from our left back. The 28-year-old left back. Who's probably been the best left back this season, I would say. There's a chance here for MK Dons right at the last minute. And the shot comes in and it's a great save. It's an actually great save. And the full-time whistle goes. Which is perfect. The full-time whistle should go here, or is he a last chance? Maybe? The full-time whistle should go. Yeah, we won 3-2, just. Going into the next game, Accrington, who are low down in the league. Here's Emmanuel. Emmanuel through on goal. Shoots, and it's a great save from their goalkeeper. I think it's Kelly. Chadwick. Going to Brian. Through to Emmanuel. Emmanuel on the same side again, and he doesn't take no prisoners there. He gets that one straight in. Emmanuel scores again this season. It's Carton. I'm not pronouncing that name. Great through ball there, and it's a great goal as well from Walton. Accrington score and get back in this game. Here's Woodward. Through to Poku. Poku shoots, hits the bar. Comes out back to Emmanuel. Emmanuel to Hamdouni. Brian back to Poku. Cheeky finish that is. 17 minutes in, and there's been 3 goals in this game already. So here's Woodward again. Here's Poku. Poku switches the play to Emmanuel. Emmanuel's got a chance here. Look at the space from Emmanuel. Emmanuel to get another one. And it's 3-1. Emmanuel scored twice in this game. Next game, the lineup is very, very similar, apart from Johnston in midfield and Watson starting. Poku starts this one as well. And we're going to game 4 of this video. Here's Chadwick. Straight to Woodward. Already 32 minutes in. There wasn't really anything happening. Woodward, great through ball to Poku here. Poku, and he scores again. I think this is a great loan signing, to be fair. He's probably been one of the best loan signings we've had, apart from Hamdouni. Hamdouni is a great player, don't get me wrong. He's still 16. Poku's got that little bit of experience playing for Watford. Obviously 19 years old, a bit older. But great finish from Poku there, to be fair. It's just whether we will keep him after this loan or not. Same with Hamdouni as well. We don't know whether we're going to keep him. Obviously, he's not playing this game, but we will see. Any reward or anything, what you want to give players, let me know in the comments, and what rewards to do, like young player of the year, goal of the season, and things like that. I will do, and I'll make a PowerPoint at the end of the season for it all. So please let me know who your options would be for this, because there's been quite a few good goals, like Hamdouni in the first episode, I think it was. Poku goes through again and scores again to make it 2-0 in the 38th minute. Poku's got 2 this game. But yeah, any rewards you want me to do at the end of the season, obviously we're halfway through the season now. But any rewards, please let me know, and I'll get them sorted out for us, and see who wins them, to be fair, because I think there'll be a top 3 goals and top 3 players of the season. Emmanuel's got some space here. Marshall picked up an injury, which wasn't great. Farpe's come off the bench and scored. The 16-year-old striker, obviously, is part of the future. Now we get there, and we will see how that goes. Speaking of this, we go to contracts in a minute. We will sort the contracts out as well, as you'll see. But great goal by Farpe, and that concludes game 4. Right, we're going to go through contracts right now. I am just going to move my camera so you can see it a little bit better. I feel like in every video I end up moving my camera, but it is what it is. Right, so the contracts is going to be a bit difficult because, well, I think we've only got, I think our budget's only 3 million if I'm correct. Because we sold quite a few players. It's 2 million now. So it's going to be a bit difficult to do contracts. So I think we're going to keep Mortensen as our goalkeeper. Brilliant goalkeeper. I don't know what his wage is at the minute. It's 3.5 grand. Okay. So he wants an extra 3 years. I'm going to say 4 years. We'll try and keep him as long as possible. We won't need a release clause, I don't think. And I'm going to start off with 6. I think it's a good offer. And he's taken that perfectly fine. That's one sorted already. So that's perfect for us. Securing a goalkeeper. Joel Fowler. We've played him quite a few times in this video. Just because of Marshall's injury. But I don't think he's going to be a keeper. He might be good as a backup, so we'll think about him. Sam Bishop is going to leave on a free because he's 33 years old. We're going to be his last season. Daniels, I would want to keep because he's a great player, but his wage is already a little bit high at 6.8. So we'll see who we have to do first. We'll start from all the way up here. So we've got Marshall. We're definitely keeping him. His wage is going to be a lot though, which is a bit awkward. So he's going to want Crucial. Yeah, that's perfectly fine. We're going to try and get him on a 5-year contract. He wants a 2-year, so we'll try a 3-year. So 4 years basically, which is perfect. It will take him to 29 years old. No release clause, which is perfect, and I'll say 10 grand, which I think is a perfect offer, and he's accepted that perfectly fine. Another contract signed up. So now we have to figure out who we're doing. Daniels is going to leave on a free. Brian is probably going to go, but I'm thinking about getting him a new contract and selling him. But his value is not even that much. I think I'll just let him go on a free. Fuller is going to go. Briggs is going to go as well. Kurtis as a backup goalkeeper. Now, is he the only goalkeeper we have? We've got Humphreys on loan, and we have got Kurtis. So I'm going to keep him just for now, but we have got youth academy goalkeepers if we need. So I might just leave him. Stevens, I think we're going to keep for one more season, but we're going to give him a new contract. He wants important, that's perfectly fine. He might get a little bit angry with that. We'll try a 5-year contract. He wants a 1-year. We'll do a 2-year just in case, which is perfectly fine by me. We'll put him up to, I'll say 9 grand. That's perfectly fine. And Bishop is obviously leaving. We've got Watson. Now, the thing about Watson, he's done very well this season. Well, started to do very well anyway. 2 goals, 2 assists. I think Stokes is going to end up taking over. But Watson might be a really good backup, so I might just keep him. If it comes to it, we sell him at the end of it. So I think we're going to do that. So he wants important, that's perfectly fine. 3-year contract, I'm going to bump it up to 4. Then ignore the release clause, perfect. And I'm going to try and get him on 7,000, just bump it up a tiny bit. Yeah, because he's a young player, it's a lot easier to do that. And we're going to try and keep Daniels as well, and I think that's going to be the last one, which makes sense. He wants an important role, he wants an extra year, so I'm going to do an extra 2 years, because he can stay for an extra 3 years, which is perfectly fine. No release clause. I've enjoyed Daniels this year. I'm going to try and get him on 8,000 a week, and that's perfectly fine by him. Perfect. Now, I'm going to try... Poku is doing quite well this season, but I have a feeling I don't know if I want to keep him or not, because we have got Thorpe and Briggs. Briggs is going to be leaving. He has done well this season, but he's going to be leaving. Because, yeah, I just don't really like the way he plays that much. Thorpe's done a lot better in less games. Well, they played the same amount of games, actually. So this is a good comparison, actually. Poku's played 2 more games and got the same goals as Thorpe, but 2 more assists. Briggs has obviously got more goals, but they are mostly off the bench and not starting, I think. Poku, I would love to keep him, but I don't think I'll be able to because he's going back to Watford. If he has a good season, Watford will want him back if it was real life. So I think that's going to be the issue. So Thorpe's going to be a starter at the minute, but we have got a youth academy player coming through the ranks. Speaking of the youth academy player, why I'm going through these, we will go through the youth academy. So we have got 2 goalkeepers here, both 15 years old, so if we end up needing a goalkeeper, there's one there. We've got 2 left backs who are both 14, which will take a bit of time to get in the team, I think. But obviously we've just signed Daniels on a permanent contract now, so one of these will end up taking his place eventually. We've got Lee as a centre mid, who can come into the team now, but I think we've got too many centre mids really, so I think I'll keep him there for now. We've got Goodman, whose potential's come down quite a bit, so I think he's just going to stay as backup and stay in the youth academy until he turns 18 and maybe sell him for profit. Fleming, the exact same. Jennings, the same as well, but he's only 15 still, so he can still be a good player. We've got Carter Shields as striker, who will be the striker. His potential's come down quite a lot, though, which is the only issue. So we might have to look for a striker eventually, but he might go out on loan. I think that's the best option for him at the minute. And yeah, so the team's looking really good at the minute. And we'll get into the next game. I will be voiceovering all these because it's a lot easier for me to do it, really. Makes sense, but I will be in. On to game 5. Now, we start with Stokes, who's just come from the youth academy, 16 years of age, has potential to be special. So we promote him. He's got very, very, very good play styles. And we promote this Clayton as well. We change him to a left wing because he's right-footed. We want right-footeds on the left. Another 16-year-old winger, and we promote him as well. So, we're going to this game, giving them numbers and seeing what they are. Clayton, I changed his number 9 for the number 28 or 29, I think it was. It was 28, yeah. But I think his development was left wing, yes. Gilspry, he's going to go, so's Perry. And Watson and Bryan are going to leave at the end of the season as well. I don't say Watson's leaving yet, but he will end up leaving. I don't think he's going to be part of my plans. Daniels wins the ball in the next game against Tranmere Rovers. They were 6th and we were 1st in this game. Poku goes through, gives it to Woodward, and Woodward scored. And the reason Gilspry is going, not that he's a bad player, is that he's going to want to start a few more games. And Woodward, the 16-year-old winger, is having the time of his life right now. So it's going to be a battle between them, so I've decided on who I prefer. As Tranmere Rovers score. So the defence is the big issue at the minute. Obviously our youth academy players were all attackers for now. But we will have to change that at some point. Woodward goes through again here. Heavy touch though. Still gets there. And it's another goal from Woodward. He gets 2 in this game. Second of the game. And makes it 2-1. He's going to be a really, really great player. And he's still only 16. I think he will end up being with us all this time. But fantastic touch, by the way. And a fantastic goal that is. Tranmere on the attack here. Misses the tackle. Gets through again. And it's fantastic finish. That is a cracking finish from Jennings there. And that game was 2-2. Now we've got Port Vale. Now, you can see the lineup there. Hamdouni starts this one as well. This game, people are as Port Vale score. That's not a good start. People who watch my videos and some friends of mine are Stoke fans, and they absolutely hate Port Vale. So they would want me to win this game. Obviously, we've not started well, and we've just given a penalty away. In the comments, tell me if this is a penalty or not, because when I was playing this game, I thought it wasn't. I don't think that's a penalty. I think that's very, very soft, but it's a penalty. We have to get on with it. And Stockley comes up for the penalty, and it's an awful penalty, but we should be saving this, really. And yeah, so into the second half we go. Here's Woodward. Give it to Stokes. Stokes trying to run through, and that is a horrible challenge from Port Vale. I think they've realised we've got Stoke fans who support the channel, and he tried to kill him. And it's a straight red card. Deserved. We can see the challenge more now. No, we can't. Never mind. Emmanuel's got the ball here. Give it straight to Poku. To bring us back into the game. Poku scores. It's 2-1. Clayton's come off the bench. Crosses it into Poku. It's cleared away. We win it back though. And Chadwick. Daniels. Still Daniels. Still going. Give it through to Poku. Give it to Watson. Watson takes the shot and scores. 2-2. the comeback is on. Just before we carry on with this game, our centre-back did get injured, which is quite annoying, last game. So he's out for 4 weeks with a sprained knee. Not the worst injury in the world, but still a bit annoying. As Poku gets set free here by Clayton, and Poku scores again to make it 3-2. The Port Vale fans are going to be fuming. The Port Vale fans are going to be fuming. It's a fantastic goal, to be fair, and there's full time. We beat them 3-2, having been 2-0 down, and them getting a red card. They've lost that game, really, but a fantastic win there. We started awful, but we ended up getting the win, and that's what this team never ever stops believing. As we go in to game 7, I can't count. You can see the lineup there. Stokes gets a start, having come from the youth academy, and we can see how he does. We're against Salford City here. Obviously, Gary Neville and a few of the United boys own them, and they've scored straight away. Oh dear. 1-0 Salford. Obviously, I'm a City fan, so I don't want these to win. So I'll try my absolute hardest to beat them, as they get another chance there by Kawasi. And yeah, it's the 89th minute already. Not really a lot happened in this game. They just had that one goal, and I think this will be full time. It's close to full time, and there is the full time whistle. We lose 1-0. Going into game 8, I can actually count this one correctly. We're against Notts County in the FA Cup 4th. I forgot what round it is. I think it's 1, because we're in November. Anyway, you saw the lineup there, and yeah, we'll see how it goes. Woodward puts a great pass into Poku there, and it's a great finish from Poku again. Probably the best striker who I've had on loan as well, but it's just debatable if we keep him or not, because would Watford want him back or something like this? They might want him back in case their striker gets injured or something like that. We have to be realistic about it. I think he will go back at the end of his loan, but he was a great player to have now. We still have a Belgian striker on our shortlist as well, so we could go in for him again, but we'll see about that. Here's McGoldrick, and we've slid in there, and it's a penalty for Notts County. Here's the penalty here. I think it's a definite penalty. Yeah, completely missed the ball. He's lucky to get away with not getting a red card as well. McGoldrick with the penalty. It's perfect. And it's 1-1. And then we go straight into penalties because nothing else happened. We score the first one. Great penalty there. McGoldrick with this one. Is he going to go left again? Yes, he is. We go the other way. Emmanuel with the next penalty. Fantastic penalty. Nearly took the net off. Notts County the next one. Saved. Fantastic save there. Next penalty. And it's saved from us as well. Not going great. Their penalty again. Fantastic penalty right in the corner. Another penalty here. And we've hit the post. And they score. Should have saved that one, really, to be fair. If we miss, we're out. Fantastic penalty there from Hamdouni. And 16-year-old with no pressure. If they score, they win. And they have won. We are out of the FA Cup. Bit sad to hear that. Going into the next game, though, we'll leave that behind. You can see the lineup there. Haynes, a new right winger, comes into this game. 66 rated, and it says he has potential to be special. You would have saw him at the start of the video in the lineup. Here he is already, and he scored straight away within 8 minutes of his debut in Game 9 against Colchester. Not the greatest in the league. I've given him the number 10, by the way. He looks like he's going to be a really, really good player. Scored on his basic debut, and it goes through the keeper's legs, I think that is. Yes, it is. He's going to be a special one. It's going to be a competition between him and Woodward. Here he is again. Haynes here. Gives it to Poku. Gives it to Stokes. Obviously a new boy as well. Gives it to Poku. Poku scores again. The team, with teams like this, it does change quite a bit. Here's Poku again, by the way. Poku shoots, and what a finish that is. and it's 2 in this game in the 81st minute. The thing is with a team in League 2, it's going to change quite a bit. We get an offer for Jackson Watson there. Obviously, we have decided to sell him. We're just going to cash in on him. We've accepted it. And going into the next game is against Bradford, which we do change the kits, by the way, just before this game. The lineup's there. Haynes gets another start. And I think our centre-back's back from injury as well. Here's Hamdouni, Chadwick. Given away, though. Great tackle, though. Stokes to Emmanuel, to Haynes, through to Poku. Poku shoots, and it's a weird finish, but it's gone in. That's all what matters. Another goal for Poku. It's debatable if we can keep him, because he's on a big contract at Watford. Will Watford want him back? Please take this all into note, because we need to know if it's going to actually work. And we need to see if this is going to actually work, to see if we can keep him as well, but his wage is going to be quite a bit. Bradford on the attack here. Fantastic through ball that is. And it's a goal. It's 1-0. Woodward's come on for Haynes. He's still running through here. And he's still running through. It's a save, rebound, and it's gone in. 2-1. Fantastic play by Woodward there. Obviously off the bench there. And it's worked perfectly, really. And we're doing great. We're doing very well. So hopefully we can keep this up. Obviously, this is game 10, the last of the episode. And I will take you to the next part of the video. So, I hope you enjoyed all them games. I did a lot more games than I normally do. But we are going to go through all the stats now. And see how everyone's doing. So, the most amount of games is Bishop, Emmanuel. Then you can see all the rest. Also, I want everyone's opinion, please, in the comments. Do we buy Hamdouni from Royal Antwerp and settle the buy option? I think we have enough funds to do it. So, hopefully we could. But, I'll leave it up to you guys. Really good player this season. He's more of a box-to-box. Obviously, he's only got 1 goal. But, really, really, really good player. It's up to you if you want to keep him, or I can let him go. Completely up to you. So, most goals this season is Poku. Obviously, he joined on loan from Watford. Now, I need everyone's opinion on, are we going to keep him? Because would realistically Watford want him back because of the seasons he's having at our club? Would realistically they want him back? Or would they may do another loan at this club? Or something like that. We can settle the buy option, but I don't know about this one yet. Obviously, he's probably played a lot more games than all our strikers so far at the minute. But he's got 9 goals. So you can see why we've signed him. Obviously, a great young player, 6'2". Absolutely great. Emmanuel, second top scorer. Obviously, he's played a lot more games, but he's a winger. And he's got 9 assists as well, which is very, very good. Briggs. Now, Briggs is probably going to leave in January. We are in December now. He is probably going to leave. I don't think he's for the future, really. I've not played him that much since. Same with Gilsprite. Amazing player. And I'm just going to let him go because we've got other players playing now. Forpe is staying. Great player. Woodward, obviously, not played that many games, but he's doing very, very well. 16 years old. Great winger. Tanya is staying, which is surprising that he's one of the top scorers. Watson is going. Daniels is going. This Daniels has signed a new contract. You may have seen that during when I did the contracts. And all the rest is happily. Stokes has got 1 goal, 1 assist in his first few games. Haynes has played 2 games, 1 goal, 1 assist. He's going to be a special player. He's going to start against Woodward normally, but I will rotate them around a lot. Brian, similar, and the rest is self-explanatory. Clayton has got 2 assists. He's only played 6 games, but it will be a backup to Emmanuel up to now. So that will be due for him. And then Proctor, great new signing as well. He did come from the youth academy as well, like everyone else. Played 2 games, not really done anything yet, but he's still very young. will be a backup to, I think, what's his name again, just because it's Stokes. Will be a backup. Assists, Emmanuel's got the most. Then Brian after that, he's going to be sold as well this January. It's sad to say it, but he's not really for the future, really, is he? Chadwick, obviously we're keeping him. Poku, we don't know yet. Woodward, great. Briggs is going. Daniels, great left back. Probably one of the best left backs this rated I've used in this whole game. Watson is going as well. Clayton, Gilspry's going. And stuff like that. We will check contracts again, just quickly. Bishop will be going at the end of the season because of his age. Daniels will be going as well. Brian, we're trying to sell him first, but if he goes for free, he goes for free. Pocket, we don't know yet. Fuller's definitely going to go. We're going to have to look for a left back next season. Quiotes is going to go as well, but we have got goalkeepers in the youth academy. Briggs is going as well. Humphreys, he's been loaned out to Blackpool. I think he'll be our backup for now, but we'll see on giving a new contract or not. Chadwick probably will get one next season, but we don't know yet. Hamdouni, he's obviously loaned for a year, so I think he'll be alright. I think it's a 2-year loan, if I'm correct, but obviously we want to buy him because he's a great player. And then the rest is self-explanatory. So this will be the end of the video. The next game we will have Markham, who are not doing that great this season. Player stats, just really quickly. No one's from our teams in the top 5, which is a bit weird. But Poku is up there with 8. He is catching up a little bit. Most assists, Emmanuel's there. Brian's there. Brian will be going though. But Emmanuel probably will stay there. We won't check clean sheets because we don't need to do that. So we've got Markham next, and then the games after that we will be playing. And I don't know why I've gone on career summary. Yeah, there's calendar. Markham, Gillingham, Doncaster, Cheltenham, and we may do some of January as well. And lastly, we'll look at the league. We are 4 points ahead of Salford. They still have a game in hand, so it might be 1 point if they win. We've only lost 1 game this season. It's been drawing. What's our problem? Goal difference is perfect. Don't need to worry about that. And we will scroll down for other people to see, other teams. MK Dons was a tough game. Port Vale was an entertaining game. They're mid-table-ish. And then Markham is obviously at the bottom with Accrington and Bromley. So I'll see you in the next video. I did say sub at the start of the video, but I'm going to say it again. Please subscribe. I'm trying my best to get loads of videos out at the minute. Even though I don't have time to, I'm trying my absolute best. I'll see you all soon. 100 subs by the end of the year, please. If whoever the 100th sub is, and maybe a few others, I'll give them a shout out in the video, because I might as well. Any suggestions in the comments, I might read them out in the next video. Stuff like that, I'll put them on the screen to read out. And we'll start getting you involved with this career mode. So I'll see you all soon. See you later.